from the garden in Crescent Park. My daughter's going to do a documentary on me, I guess. I mean, yeah, she is. And I'm just getting over cancer surgery, so I'm still tired. My name is Ernest Blodgett. I'm 66 years old. I'm currently the caretaker of the Crescent Park Garden. I live in Crescent Park. I've been there for 35 years. I've been doing this gardening work for about 4 years now. I was a mechanic, but I retired. And now I'm a gardener, and this is my garden. Well, this is not my garden. This is the garden that I take care of, and I grow stuff here for the community. And this is what I've been doing for the last 4 years. I started gardening because the lady that used to work here, when they first put the garden up, decided that she wanted me to help with the garden. So that's what I did. I started helping with the boxes, helping put the dirt in here, and then they had the plants inside the office, and nobody would go plant them. So I was bugging her to come. Why don't we don't plant the plants if we're gonna put a garden? So she said, "Well, Ernest, here, I want you to do it." And so this is how I got started doing this gardening. Gardening is important to me because it shows people how to grow vegetables instead of buying them from the store. You can have your own garden if you have a backyard, that you can grow your own vegetables. Like I grow cilantro here, I grow red peppers here, I grow a lot of collard greens here, I grow tomatoes here, I grow string beans here, I have a cherry tree, I have a plum tree, I have a lemon tree, I have an avocado tree. I have a lot of trees out here that bear fruit. And that's how I got started. The benefits of having your own garden is that you don't have to have any pesticides on your food, your vegetables. You can grow what you want to. I have organic garden. I don't use any pesticides, except I use snail begone, because if you don't, the snails will eat up everything. And there's just little pellets that you sprinkle on the ground, and it takes care of that. So that's basically what I'm doing. If you grow your own food, you have to worry about nobody doing nothing to it, because you have a lot of things nowadays with pesticides and stuff that they put on the food, and it gives people chemicals. The chemicals in pesticides are terrible for your system. So I think it's better for you to grow your own food, your own groceries. I mean, your own garden. Do your own garden.
How did you feel seeing kids in the community and your granddaughter help out in the garden?
I loved it because that gives me a chance to show them that they can do the same thing that I can do. I like to send them in the garden because they want to learn. Like I gave them a fish lesson one day. My daughter went fishing, camping, and she sent me a bunch of catfish here. What I did was I unthawed all the fish in the garden, and then I cleaned them out here. And it was about 13 or 14 children that had an after-school program, and I brought them into the garden and let them watch me clean and gut fish. And so that's another thing about having a garden of your own. You can show people how to do stuff, which I like to do. You know, it lets them know that they can be around. You just don't go to the store and buy stuff. You can always grow your own. You know, and that's a good thing. Well, actually, it should be more gardens in the low-income community so people can basically garden grow their own food, like what they like squash and lettuce and tomatoes, which cost a lot these days. And they know if they do it themselves, they'll take care of it, and it will taste better. I believe. My best experience in the garden is growing and seeing how stuff grows really good. When you have good soil, and you plant stuff and it grows in abundance, and you're able to give it away to the people in the community, which I like to do because I'm that type of person. I like to grow stuff and give it away when people need it. I grow a lot of collard greens now because a lot of people want collard greens, and I have a lot of collard green plants, which I should have started maybe 3 months earlier, but I didn't do that. So it's okay because they're coming up very good now. Worst experience with handing garden is people stealing stuff, breaking into the shed, stealing my tools for no reason at all. The kids over there like to climb the fence and steal the strawberries. Then they tried to steal a bike out of the backyard over here. I had to get rid of it, so that's one of my worst experiences. I mean, I like this garden. It's been fun having it. They had to redo the fences 3 times because people tear the fence down. So we finally had a good fence. And now it's winter time, and it looks kind of shabby out here. I might have to start doing some. Well, I need volunteers. I'm looking for volunteers. Oh, yeah, I appreciate my daughter's help. She helps me over here in the garden. She's a very good person. She knows how to come out here and do the weed stuff. You know, here she is right here. This is my daughter. It's my daughter, Monique. She does a lot of work over here. A little cabbage grew over here. Hey, Miss Helen. That's okay. Yeah. I feel okay. Mushrooms.
Oh, how was the orange tomato? What did it taste like? Like a tomato?
I've been gone for 3 or 4 years now. And it's hard to do it when you're by yourself. So as you notice, we have a lot of people that's coming through get Thanksgiving bags today. And I'm letting them... Lisa, anything you want in here? I don't know, I got a lot of stuff. I got some cilantro, as you know, it's wintertime. So there's nothing really growing. We have some tomatoes, and we got some cilantro.
I like cilantro. Give me some cilantro.
Okay, it's right there behind you. Look. You want a lot?
Yes, I love cilantro.
Okay, yeah. This stuff is growing good right here. It's really growing good. It smells really good too.
What else do we have, Bird?
Collard greens,
Oh,
tomatoes. These greens are really, really good. Yeah, they're really good. Yeah, these greens are really good. Really. I particularly like them. You know how to rinse, you know how to soak them in salt water, right?
Huh?
Soak them in salt water, rinse them off good, and chop them up. You know how to do that, right?
If not, I'll call you. But yes, of course I do.
Collard greens too. They're just small. They haven't grew up yet, just the baby ones. You know? Cleanup time. You have to clean it up too. Because if you don't clean up, what happens is the weeds take over and they stunt the plants grow. I've learned that. So you have to make sure you clean up the weeds. Because they fight with the weeds to grow. So you have to be on top of them. You stay on top of them. And it's an everyday process, every day. Not a day goes by that I can't do something out here. I have to, or it gets wild, more overgrown than others because I've been taking care of them, but I've been sick, so I couldn't take care of them too much. I'm back. My brother Stevie thinks that you're only supposed to water the garden once or twice a week. I said, brother, they have to eat like we do. They have to have food every day. Every day. I said, when that grows up. Gardening is a lot of work. It's not just plant and grow. You have to make sure you come out here and weed. You have to make sure you take care of the bugs because they'll eat your plants up if you don't prevent those bugs. And weeds grow so fast, if you don't stay on top of them, you'll have a garden full of weeds and your plants will not grow. Luckily, I take care of my garden, so I appreciate it. And people appreciate it too. Like the Chinese lady who just left and stripped all the hot peppers off the tree. It's okay, I told her to do it. It's okay. So there we go, that's our gardening 101 for today.